Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your queen, divine mother, goddess Yamaya, and I want to first start off by saying thank you. I give you all the gratitude and definitely humbly saying I appreciate you for all of the support that you guys have been giving me. I am going to be starting off doing my zodiac reads for the day. I don't know how much I'm going to get through. I'm going to try to get through them as quickly as possible. If I somehow run out of time in the day, today is September 5th. It is finally Labor Day here in the United States, and I know a lot of you may not be here in the United States, but I hope that you guys, as I've been mentioning to you, do take some time out to find some self-care in your day. Make sure that you are loving on yourself on today. I'm going to be doing some cards. I'm going to be doing my tarot deck reading from the journeys, the soul journey, and so I hope that everyone is able to keep up with me. I am going to be a little bit, stagnant in some of my readings just because I have my kids here with me and they are really excited because today they got to have a break with me and we got to spend more time than we have been in recent days. And so yeah, they keep on coming to talk to me even though I told them I'm going to do some readings. And so yeah, I apologize guys for rambling on, but I just want to mention that at first before you guys get into the later reads, okay? So I'm going to be starting off with, of course, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Capricorn. And we have imagination. So it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So at this time, you are really exploring yourself to a depth of where you could have been really all over the place in the way you were thinking. You were trying to gather your thoughts together, really trying to see where you wanted to be. You have created within your mind and envision of what you see coming out into reality. And so at this time, you're you're making mental notes and you're putting it together as if you have a vision board in your mind, and now you are getting ready to implement it. Although you have been stuck in indecision, meaning that I use my intuition in all aspects of life, but what I'm saying by indecision and what spirit means is that you have been imprecise about what you want to do, which I just mentioned in imagination. You could have been trying to get together what you want to do. It has been a little stagnant, and I was mentioning a little slow for you because you've been sitting at a stalemate for such a while, meaning if you guys are familiar with the tarot decks, the hermit mode, which is like you were at a standstill. Pretty much you have to go within, figure out yourself, as well as figure out the situations you were being faced with. You had to take a slower pace than what you are used to or what you were feeling like you needed to do. You could have felt like you had all of the knowledge and in your head you envisioned what you wanted to do, but kind of having like creative blocks of where you didn't know exactly which one you wanted to grab. You knew exactly what you wanted to do, but you didn't know which way to go about implementing that idea that you had in your mind. And so it's like I don't know which one to grab on, which one to start off with, because you have so much that you are wanting to do at this time. You have a lot of burning desires and they're like set on fire right now within you, in your mind, in your the pit of your stomach, in your solar plexus, and you're not sure how to release it from your crown chakra. But spirit is saying that once you get this together, you'll be able to move forward. Success. It'll be a success for you. So this imagination that you have, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And so this idea that you have in your mind at this time, it is actually going to be a success. You just have to narrow down the things that you actually really want to do. You have to make sure that you aren't stimulating your own mind to it being exhausted, overexerting your mind to where you cause stress as well as create health issues for yourself because you're not sure exactly where to go from here. But Spirit is saying choose one or two of those ideas. You can collaborate them, put them together, and then or work with someone else and use their ideas as well, and not in the sense of like using them, but actually working together and making them become a reality, bringing them into the physical, taking them out of your, you know, third or fourth dimensional thoughts and making them a reality. Health. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So you just have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. By taking care of your health, you will be able to, you know, be able to think straight. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water, specifically alkaline water. Alkaline water helps you to have a clear mind. Make sure that you're eating a lot of greens. I say this a lot because it's very important for you to do so. By doing so, you will have your thoughts flow to you more freely. If you are eating a lot of greasy foods, you know, a lot of sugars and things like that, your thoughts begin to slow down because your body is trying to catch up. It wants to move at a quick pace, which is why you're so in between with those decisions and which ones to make. But once you gather your thoughts all together, once you start eating healthy as well as, you know, doing everything that it takes in order for you to actually bring these goals to life, but first by narrowing it down, taking your thoughts out of your head and actually putting them on paper and seeing what they look like, as well as doing your research. You know, if you've already been doing it, awesome. But if you haven't yet, make sure that you do your research so that you know exactly what you are going to be working on. You don't want to start anything and you're not sure. At this time, we're specifically talking about a business aspect. I know some people, they want to talk about love and family relationships, dynamics and things like that, and personal relationships, but at this time we're specifically talking about a business one. It says gratitude. So you need to be thankful. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. Spirit is saying you're gonna have success and you just need to be thankful. You need to show the universe thanks as well. The universe is really supporting you at this time, your ancestors, with this purple, but as well as you're also getting a lot of your thoughts going to come to you and flow to you when you go out in nature, as well as by eating those green foods, okay, and eating more natural foods. You don't want to be eating a lot of processed foods, a lot of, you know, sugars and things like that. You want to make sure that you're eating things that is from the earth. By having that in you, you are connecting with Mother Nature as well, which will in turn help you to freely be able to carry those creative thoughts out, and as I'm mentioning, onto paper, as well as, you know, once you have that, it's sort of like your blueprint. You'll also be able to get them out there and present them to others. After you've written them down, you'll actually be able to, you know, go forward with actually making them a reality, working on them and doing the actual things that you need to do to bring them to life. And you'll be able to have a presentation to present not only to your customers, but as well as to different merchants and things like that, so that you are assured to, you know, be a success. So trust yourself, trust your imagination, and make sure that you are showing your body respect, as well as you are showing your ancestors and showing the universe respect as well, giving thanks for what they have been able to implement with you, okay? So you're working with the universe right now. You just have to speak positive affirmations and just believe in what you're doing is going to work out, because it is, okay? So that is what I have for you at this time, Capricorn. Please do make sure that you're loving on yourself, as well as making sure that you remind yourself that you are worth this thing that you are trying to put together. Make sure that you remind yourself that your thoughts are powerful and they are worth being seen, okay? And when I say that, I just mean that once you put your thoughts down onto paper, all right, that it will, if you do what it takes, follow the steps, you will be able to, okay? But yeah, that is all that I have for you at this time. Capricorn, please be sure, if you haven't done so already, click that subscription button in the bottom or to your right, as well as click the like button if it resonates with you and you accept this, appreciate this reading. It is for you and your growth. For those of you who have ideas and you have a lot of ideas overflowing, okay, choose some of them because they will work, and pinpoint the one that you actually think is going to be the one that will bring you the most success at this moment, okay? And sometimes you have to remember that the things that we look at and think is the best idea, sometimes it'd be like that second one, right? Or sometimes if you think the first one isn't going to work out, it will be the first one. But make sure that you're trying something, and make sure you're putting them down. Even if you have a lot, put them down. And so if the first one doesn't work out, just know that one of those ideas are going to work out. Spirit is saying they are. You have a lot of them, but you're indecisive about which one you should choose from. Put them all down. Try to, make them all work. If one of them doesn't, don't do them at the same time. But if you see you get failure, just keep putting something out there, and it'll come to pass. It will work out for you, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great night. And I will be in your next reading. If you are a cross watcher, I will be in your next reading for Aquarius. So be on the lookout for that. Okay? Bye.